Hey guys, what's going on? Nick here with Gear Nut, and this is going to be an unboxing. So, ordered some stuff from Cabela's, and let's check it out. So when they ship you stuff from Cabela's, it's pretty... I tore off the label, didn't want to have anybody, stopping by my house. Let's get this opened. We'll use the Tops MSK to open this up. It's going to be kind of ironic, but you'll guys see that in a minute. So... Alright, what we got here? Some of you may know what this is. And there's that. Let's see. Flyer, packaging information. Let's see paper. So, I don't know why they gave me two flyers, but this right here is, I think it's like the MicroStreamlight or something like that. It's the Streamlight MicroStream. So I got something I wanted to do with this, and I was tired of the 4.7's Preon 2. Yeah, you have to check out my previous video where this thing failed me in a pocket dump. So this is going to be replacing that, and I'm going to build a kit with this and the new knife that you guys see. So, right here, this is my first ever Esee. So, it comes in a pretty cool box. This is the Esee Izula. It's actually a really neat box. Looks like they got a whole bunch of really cool information here on the back. So, that's really cool. Made in Idaho Falls. Esee knives, lifetime warranty. That's cool. Tells you a little bit about the knives. Let's check this thing out. So that's just a sleeve, it looks like, and then they have a nice little, it's like a 20-pound or a 10-pound cardboard box. That's a 20-pound cardboard box or something like that. Let's open this up. Alright, they shipped it in a little package. It wasn't clear on Cabela's website on what comes with this knife, so I'm kind of going through this for the first time with you guys. We'll just see what we get. Alright, so first impressions, they put it in a nice little bag, which is really cool. Looks like there's a card. Let's open this thing up. There's not a lot of room in the bag for the knife, so you gotta be careful opening that. So let's take this stuff out and we'll go over it one by one. Looks like I got a little parts kit. Okay, so let's go through this bag. Looks like it comes with a little belt clip and a whole bunch of mounting hardware. It's like some Chicago screws and a couple black oxide coating on them. A couple Phillips. Looks like I got 4 of them. And it's the belt clip's metal. Let's open this up. You guys want to see that? So it's got, this is not Kydex, this is a nylon injected polymer. So still pretty cool. Nice spring metal clip. USA JRM right here. I don't know if you guys could see that. We'll zoom in a little bit here. There you go. So it's pretty cool, pretty tough little clip. And here's all the little hardware. So looks like they got some pretty decent hardware. This is probably gonna have rusting issues in the threads with some of the little Kydex stuff I do. I kind of know what to anticipate. So, but that stuff's gonna be really tough. There's my first ever little Esee card. Let's let the camera focus on that. So I'll have to go over this in detail a little later. This will probably go in my wallet for a little while and we'll see how long we carry it. But looks pretty cool. It's got a little map measuring scale or something. So it's got a little survival acronym or something. It's pretty cool. Here's the paperwork. Esee Izula. Let's see what they give you. Okay, so that's what comes with it. Looks like they got some different models, some different little kits. That's pretty cool because I didn't get a kit. The website only said I was getting the knife. It didn't say I was getting a sheath or anything else. I was kind of planning on not getting that, so that's cool. Now we can take this information, and if we wanted to, we can make our own kit just like theirs. That's pretty cool. Nothing on the back. And now to the meat and potatoes. So this looks like it's canvas micarta handles. The sheath, so you guys can see, it's an injected polymer. It's got some rattle to it, but I'm pretty sure quite a few guys out there have already messed around with these Esees. Esee Izula. This is the Esee Izula 2, so it's got a little bit longer handle, same blade and everything else, but I don't know about that. Well, we'll see. Looks like it's got a lanyard hole, and it's got some mounting holes for probably the belt clip. Looks like your belt clip would go on this way and this way. So yeah, so you can mount it almost any way you want, either side. There is no grooves or anything in there. There is a lot of material right here that's just extra. It is textured. Let's see if my camera picks that texture up. You guys can see that little micro texture. It's pretty neat. So that's the sheath. Looks like it just locks in right here on the blade. A lot of wiggle room. Huh. One hand pops off. Alright, so the first thing I notice is it's got a very, very textured powder coat. Let's zoom in a little more here. So, the handles, they're very, very rough. They're not as smooth as the Topps MSK. Topps MSK is like a linen micarta, and this is a canvas micarta. Don't worry guys, I will do a side-by-side comparison review on both of these. I'm just doing my first initial impressions in the unboxing video. So let's set this off to the side. We'll talk about that later. So it's got a nice big hole back here for a lanyard or whatever you want to use. Yeah, it's a pretty decent sized hole. Pinky will get stuck in there. But that coating is really, really rough. Let's see. Okay, so it's smooth enough it won't take and file off your fingernails. So that's cool. But this isn't going to be for batoning and stuff like that. This is just a little neck knife. It's going to be a little kit knife. Comes pretty sharp. Let's cut some stuff with it. It's got some nice jimping up here. The coating does hinder the jimping. So there you go. You guys can see the jimping right there. So the coating does clog it up. It's not as aggressive or as deep as the Topps MSK. The fit and finish. This one's a little more fitted and finished. The handles don't have a liner, and they do have a little gap, and they're not totally flush. They stick out past the blade just a hair, which I don't think is going to be a problem. Yeah, it does feel a little weird. It feels different. So as you guys can see, it's got the little ant on there, which is really cool. I'm not sure if that's a serial number. I'll have to look into that. It's got Rowan stamped on there. The spine is totally covered, and the blade does taper as it goes down towards the tip. Looks like it's a full flat grind. It's okay sharp. It's not the greatest.
The hardware looks like either Torx or a Allen wrench, or a hex key, as some of you might call it. But I'll sacrifice my paperwork. Maybe that's why they give it to you. So it's okay sharp. It's not the greatest. So yeah, it tears it a little bit. Do the puncture cut. So yeah, so it's still tearing. There you go. So this doesn't come razor sharp. The top's MSK. This thing's not even razor sharp. I've been using this, but see, it even rips too. Need to come up with a better sharpening system for these, but that's all right. I'll work on that edge a little bit. But that is the unboxing, guys, of the Esee Izula 2. I got it with the handle scales. I'm going to be building a kit. That's why I got this, and that is why I got this. Let's whip that flashlight out real fast. This is kind of going to be a long video. It's one of those clamshell style. There we go. Scoot this over. It's one of the clamshell style packaging. It's really easy to open. What's that? Oh, looks like there's some extras here. We'll go over that in a second. I believe there's instructions inside. Yes. So this is just like the MicroStream. Pretty nifty. Let's look at this real fast. Oh, here we go. So that's it for this. Comes with a battery. So yeah, this is just going to be like my Stylus Pro, but it'll just be a single cell. It's got a reverse clip and a forward clip. We'll go over those details later, but let's go over some of the details now. So it is pretty bright. It's just on off, momentary push button and then a click. So it's nice and quiet. It's got a nice texture. That texture is going to wear off pretty easy. It's really small, which I was hoping, and I'm really glad that it will fit on here. And it did come with a little lanyard for your flashlight. Looks like it's got, that's pretty cool. So it's got a safety breakaway in the back. So you pull on this, it's probably like a 20-pound. Oh wow, that thing's more than 20. So there's a little safety breakaway. Here's a little push button cinch slider, that's what I'm going to call it. And then you go down the cord. This is just like some really rough textured nylon braided cord. And you go down here and you get your, looks like this is actually black oxide coated. Yeah, that's exactly how I would define that little split ring in here. So you got your nylon covered fishing line that most of your stuff comes with. So I'm not really sure where they want you to mount this on here. I don't see a keyring mount, a keyhole mount anywhere. So I'm wondering if you just slide it on here somehow. Not too sure. Maybe the instructions say something about it. But that's what it is, guys. They're claiming that this has a runtime of 2.25 hours, momentary blink or constant on switch. I'm not seeing lumens. I'll try to put the lumens in there when I figure out how many lumens they're saying this thing has. Probably right back here on here, huh? Looks like maybe 35 lumens, and then it drops down on this little chart here. So it shows you the drop curve. So that's pretty cool. Looks like it might be a little bit water resistant, IPX4. So that's pretty good on the waterproofing scale. That's good enough that it should last in your pocket. It's not a scuba diving flashlight, but for everyday carry, it should be really cool. So that's what I got, guys. I know this is a little bit longer of a video, and I hope you guys stayed with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned to my channel, because now I'm going to be doing some stuff with this. I got something cool planned. I've been planning for quite a while. About a year and a half ago I had a design idea, and I'm going to do it. So I dropped quite a bit of money in just this little part of it, and I still have some more money to drop. So stay tuned. That's what I got. Later.